NFL Takeout with your host, AD.
I'm Becks.
And Stacey.
All right, girls. This week we're going to do Week 10 picks. All right. On Thursday night, we've got Redskins at the Vikings. Vikings are your team, Skull Girls, so go.
Oh, I get to go first.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give my 2-second run here. I'm picking Minnesota. They're due a win. Offense is looking better. Defense knows what it needs to do. We need to play a solid defense and have all 4 quarters. And if we can do that, Minnesota all the way.
Yeah, I actually have Vikings picked too. I thought they played really well against Dallas. It's the best game they've had this year. They barely lost. A Thursday night game usually favors the home team. So even though Redskins are doing better, I do think this will be time for the Vikings to get out there and get it done.
I do also have Vikings. I think that they did really well last week, and Adrian Peterson looks like he's back on his game. So I have Vikings too.
Go Robinson! More sacks, baby!
We love big sacks and we cannot lie. Okay, then we've got Sunday games. We've got Bills at the Steelers, and for all the Bills Mafia people, I've got you picked. I think you can go get this one.
You know what? I thought that you were going to pick Pittsburgh, and so I thought you'd be like, I picked the Bills too. You know what? The Steelers are having a rough year, and Mel Roethlisberger's looking more Frankenstein than ever, so I'm going Bills.
I have Bills too, even though they're going to be, not playing at home. So I have Bills too.
Yep. And we've got Jaguars at the Titans.
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 Okay.
That was easy.
We have Rams at the Colts.
Okay. Yeah, you got to go with last-minute luck. I'm going Colts.
Even though Zach Stacey had a great game last week, I'm going to have to go Colts at home. I just don't think that Rams have a full package to beat the Colts this week. So
Yeah, I agree. I've got the Colts picked. Unfortunately, being a Texan fan, I also carry T.Y. Hilton in my fantasy league, and thank God. He put up some great points. He still had some drops, but he really stepped up in Reggie Wayne's absence, so I think the Colts can get this. Then we got Raiders at the Giants.
Oh, you guys are coming to me, huh?
Hey, your turn, girl.
Because I know all of us are sitting there going,
Yeah.
you know what? I'll make it easy on everyone. The Giants are coming off a bye week. Everything about me wanted to say Oakland, but I'm going to go Giants.
I have Giants too at home.
God, we all agree. I've got the Giants too. They're starting to pull it together. It's just still not the Raiders' time. Giants don't look great, but they've been getting better each week. So, Seahawks at Falcons. I know you're going to want to maybe talk a little bit about it. I have the Seahawks picked. I got to tell you, barely, because they tried to give that game away, and they're on the road again, and those are always hard for them anyway. So Seahawks, but not a blowout.
I have Seahawks too. But goodness, that game last week was horrible. So even though they're away, it's going to be tough for them, but I still have Hawks.
I love Seattle. I can't lie. And I've got like 3 other players in my fantasy team, so Seattle.
That's right. Bengals at the Ravens, and I picked the Ravens. I think that they're going to come back and win one. I know you're like, are you kidding? The Bengals are doing great, and they are. They are. But, they lost to Miami. So I don't know if that was a one-time kind of unravel deal, but I've also seen the Ravens be really down and bounce back really hard, and I think this might be a week for them.
I think Andy Dalton's sexy.
Okay, so that's a Bengals vote.
I have Bengals, but this probably will bite me this week because, I go Ravens and then they lose, and then so I'll probably pick Bengals and they'll win. So,
Right.
That's who I have.
Yeah,
I have Bengals this week.
You got to listen to Matthew McConaughey and love those redheads and always bet on red.
Right. Well, I've got Lions at the Bears. It's going to be tough. That ought to be a drag out.
Lions, because they have fewer injuries.
Yeah.
That's it.
I just decided to go Bears at home. I don't know.
Right.
Lions been playing good too, but It was a toss-up, so I thought I'd be different.
And it's very possible Cutler will be back, but
So
it might be too early. So who
I
knows?
think they were saying that he definitely was going to.
Yeah. Then we have Eagles at the Packers minus Aaron Rodgers with the injury.
Yeah, you know what? I have this one with a big question mark on it because I hadn't heard anything. And then a couple of hours ago, I saw that he had a fractured collarbone. So, oh man, I hate to say this. I'm going to pick a Philly because their defense is so patchworked over there in Green Bay, and without Rodgers, that other guy, I didn't even take time to look up his name. I feel bad, but yeah, he was bad.
I have the same thing. I have Eagles this week as well. I think they played excellent, this last week. So Eagles, even though they're away.
Yeah, I have the Pack. Just because, yes, I know the Eagles did great against the Raiders. They had an amazing game. Their defense is still not awesome. I mean, Connor Barwin, I miss him, but he's about what they've got on D. And Packers have a tendency to pick up great quarterbacks. So whoever their backup is, maybe he can pull one out. I don't know. We'll see.
Last night. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, that's true. But then we've got Panthers at the 49ers.
I have 49ers at home.
Panthers at the 49ers. I've got the 49ers. What a confusion.
Yeah, I have 49ers, although I've got to say I've had the running back Browns for the Panthers on fantasy, and he's been doing well, getting a touchdown every week. So Panthers are looking hot. They're only one game behind the Niners. It could really go either way.
If I'm not mistaken, San Fran plays stronger at home, right?
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, they do. Then there's Texans at Cardinals. I'm going to go Texans, and it's not a sympathy pick. We're firing that effing kicker, and I don't care if we bring in a preschool girl to replace him. Case Keenum had better stats all around, and I'm going Texans.
I pick the Texans. They've got too many close misses. They're due a win.
Yeah.
It's just you guys got to do the better defense too, though.
Yep.
Can't fall apart at the fourth quarter.
No.
I have Texans as well. I think they're, have some energy behind them, and I think that they'll, be able to pull this one off.
Yep. Then we've got Broncos at Chargers. It's a division game. Broncos are already down 1 by Chiefs, so I took Broncos because I don't think Peyton Manning's going to be messing around.
Yeah, and they play well against San Diego, even with Jack Del Rio coaching. But, we won't hold that against them.
I also have Broncos.
Wow,
so.
we are way agree. That's strange. Then we've got Cowboys at the Saints. I've got Breezy spanking their ass.
Romo doesn't collapse till December. I picked Dallas.
Yeah.
I have the Saints at home. They just came off that loss. I don't think they're going to do one more, so Saints.
Yeah, I agree. And then we have, for Monday Night Football, the deeply in a mess Dolphins versus the can't find a win Buccaneers that looked great against Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
So
being a Vikings fan, I have no room to talk. No, so I'm not even going to go there. I'm not going to make any toilet bowl jokes or anything like that because, nah. But I did pick Miami just because they're playing a little bit better, and Tampa Bay stumbling into a victory on this one. I don't think it's going to happen.
Miami right now is the bane of my existence because every time I pick them, they have lost. But I'm picking Miami, and hopefully, I'll finally get a win with them.
Yeah, I'm
so,
going to go.
We'll see.
I'm going to go odd man out here. I'm going to pick the Bucks. Tannehill's the most sacked quarterback in the league right now, and they've lost yet another lineman, and I just don't. Even though they have a better record, they should win. I think the Bucks are going to get this one. But that's
Tough
it.
game.
Yeah.
Tough game.
All right, that's it for Week 10 picks with NFL TakeOut.